Oh. Today's story is going to be about a little order I did to AliExpress for about $80 worth of stuff US or 120 Canadian. What I want to do though is introduce a concept to AliExpress if they're watching, and it's called box theory. What that comprises, you get a box. This must have been a box that my wife got some craft stuff in, but so what we got here: driller hanger alignment tool, cable condoms, let's call them, to keep them from rattling around in your integrated frames, little cable cutter, something that imitates an Abney tool, headset thing. Everyone needs cable ends, pedal extenders, Presta valves, because these things never break, disc alignment tools, crank boots, some little chain tool, which we're going to have a review on soon, and bar end plugs. 14 items in total. But look at this, how it fits in this box. We're going to get to this later.
I'm not going to go through the motions here because I don't want to reveal who I am to you. So I'm not going to sign into my AliExpress account. But what I've noticed recently is when you try to make, let's call it an intermediate purchase, say anywhere from, I don't know, 80 to 30 Canadian, 60 to 20 US, it'll say that it no longer ships to Canada. You know, because of course, as part of a fledgling YouTube channel, I need cheap stuff to test and tell you about, like this 130 gram seat post. So if I go on the internet and I look around, what they say is that shipping logistics to Canada are so brutal now that a lot of the shops no longer provide products to Canada unless it's a big purchase. I think there's another problem, which I'm going to prove to you in a second.
We can all agree this stuff came from the same shop. Now look, AliExpress, maybe you put this into, let's look at this. There we go. So those 14 items are in that box right there. That's box theory for you. Now what really happened? Chain breaker came in that. Cable condoms came in that. Driller alignment tool and another accessory came in this. Then there was this package, and this package. And some of your shops are not shipping to Canada because of shipping logistics. I think you're your own worst enemy. Another point I'll make again is this was all from the same AliExpress shop. I really don't get it. If anything, AliExpress, I think there's an opportunity for you here to improve your processes to get a bigger profit margin. And with that, this is a short one. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you probably next week.